When you see someone in a society that we all consider to be a successful man, one thing that is attributed to that person is his ability and the courage to live life based on his own design, based on his own reality, because he has come to discover that society wants him to conform. He knows that society wants everyone to be in a box so that we can easily be controlled. If you and I want to get to that level of a fulfilled life, that we can come to the end of our life and feel gracious that we truly live our best life, then we must also develop that courage to live life based on our own reality. Every assumption regarding life that you have held to be true today was just an assumption from someone's philosophy of life. There's no manual to life. But the society wants you and I to believe that there's one way in which life is supposed to be lived. That is why they tend to teach us what to think rather than teaching us how to think. They taught us this is what you should think, this is what you should not think, this is what you should say, this is what you should not say, this is what you should see, this is what you should not see, this is what you should do, this is what you should not do. They tend to tell us what to do and what to think, and by so doing they will get us to conform to their own agenda, which is why those individuals that are shaping the world choose to go against the societal do's and don'ts that the society has set for them. Just because someone told you and I that this is what you should think, this is what you should do, doesn't mean that that should be our own reality. Because the reason why God gave us the mind is for us to think for ourselves and act for ourselves. If we are to think the same way and act the same way, God won't bother to give us our minds separately. But God gave us minds separately so that we can be able to think for ourselves and decide on what to do for ourselves. Even if you have a twin brother, your twin brother's fingerprint cannot be identical to yours. And that is one thing you and I must know, that we were uniquely made by God, and we are not supposed to think the same way and act the same way. Just because someone told you and I that God is blessing him because he is having or giving God money, that should not be our own reality. That might be working for him. You don't have any business to doubt the person, but you and I should not blindly follow that person just because he says that I'm giving God money, I'm doing transactional business or relationship with God, that is why God is blessing me. That should not be your own reality. Will this way of thinking work for me? You have to ask yourself that question. Just because someone says that you need to affiliate yourself with someone to derive your happiness from someone in terms of it, whether romantic relationship or marital relationship, that should not be your reality. You have to question that for yourself, because there are some other means through which you can make yourself happy. There are some other things that you can do that you can be happy. That affiliating yourself with others is not the only path to happiness. Animals, they don't have any partner but they are happy. There are people like Mother Teresa that till she died, she didn't have a partner that she called her husband, and she was happy. When you look at her documentary, you notice that she lived a fulfilled life. She didn't need anyone to make her happy. So just because someone told you that you need someone to make you happy in terms of a partner, or I'm not saying that you should not marry, but that should come from within you. Like, you have to assess yourself to see whether that fits your own reality. So what I'm telling us in essence is that there is no one size fits all in this life. There's no one single reality that is attributed to all of us as a general reality. People might want you to be part of their own affiliations, but you have to assess that whether that is your own reality. For example, someone might say, okay, my own religion is the best. He or she might say, oh, come and join us, this is the best way for you to access God. You have to question that for yourself. You have to examine yourself whether that is your own truth, that is your own reality. Because living life based on someone else's reality can never lead you to a life of freedom. It can never lead you to a life of fulfillment. And what is life if you cannot feel fulfilled? People might misunderstand you. People might call you all sorts of names when you tend to branch out to your own reality from the general reality that the society want to box us in. But that should not be your business. So far as your own reality can promote your life and promote the life of others around you, you are not harming yourself and you are not harming anyone with your own reality. Rather, you are promoting a mutual benefit for yourself and others around you. Then I believe we are good to go with that. Because the worst thing that can happen to you is to group think yourself into other people's assumption of life. Because by doing so, you won't be able to think for yourself. And what is life if others are going to be thinking for you, whereby you will be doing the acting? You won't be free. On this journey of self-reliance, I challenge you to dare to live life based on your own reality, not based on the societal reality for you. Society wants to make you and I to be conformed so that they can easily control us, so that they can easily manipulate us into promoting their own agenda. And like I said before, so far as your own reality is not harming you and it's not harming anyone, you are good to go. So far as you are making yourself proud and you are making your creator proud with your own reality, and you are becoming what you ought to be with your own reality, you're good to go. So dare to live life according to your own design. Share this video with as many people as possible. Then subscribe to our channel on YouTube so that you can be updated with more insightful content as this. So God bless you. Until next time, peace.